Well, without further delay, please help us welcome our next speaker, executive founder, Rob Young.
Thank you, Becca and Simone. It's a pleasure to be here today. It's so excited to be participating in this important broadcast. And I'm also happy today because they've asked me to talk about product, and you all know how much I love to talk about product. But again, this is a great event, and I appreciate this opportunity to talk to you, our leaders at doTerra. We are going to talk specifically about some exciting new product launches today in our adaptive category, but I'd like to begin today with a little bit of a product vision or overview for 2020 and beyond to kind of put our adaptive program in context of other things we're trying to do at the company with our product offering. When we talk about our product offering, as you know, we actually offer, I would say, 3 different products at doTerra. We do have our wonderful wellness products, but we also offer a product that's an opportunity for people, if they love our products and they want to share those products with their friends and neighbors. They can, as you know, as leaders in the company, most of you are participating in this small business opportunity. We also have something that's very important that in a sense is a product. It's not necessarily something we put a price on or sell, but it's a very important part of our product mix at a company, and that is our community or our culture as a company. And although we can't be with you today in this broadcast, we still feel connected to you as part of our doTerra family and our doTerra community. But today I'm going to specifically talk about our wellness products. Those are our essential oils and our essential oils infused products that we love so much as a family. When we talk about the term wellness at doTerra, we describe ourselves as an essential oil wellness company. And when we describe wellness, that means 2 things for us. That means living a life that is both free from illness, but also full of energy and vitality and strength. That's what we describe wellness as a company. And that's our mission as a company, to help you and your friends and neighbors help the world feel more vitality and strength in their lives. Now, when we talk about the not perfect conditions of wellness or suboptimal wellness, I'm going to make reference today to kind of a metaphor. This diagram represents kind of a funnel. And what we want to make sure in the world is we need to go out and make our best efforts to live healthy and to practice good lifestyle choices and create an environment in which we can be healthy and well. But sometimes we can get on a suboptimal slide that if not addressed or not changed, can get us stuck in the bottom of this funnel where we say we're sick or we're ill. And if we're not careful, we can get stuck in that end of this funnel, and it's hard to climb out. So again, at doTerra, what we're trying to do as a company is we're trying to turn that funnel on its end, and we're trying to teach people healthy lifestyle choices, teach them how to take care of themselves, offer a line of wellness products. Now, certainly there are times that's beyond our control, or maybe we don't always make the best lifestyle choices. Certainly there are times when we become sick and we have to seek out help from our wonderful frontline medical professionals and heroes of the day. But it's our responsibility that we practice good, healthy lifestyles, and we know how to take care of ourselves. We use our doTerra products appropriately so we don't get stuck in that funnel. Instead, that is something that's there at the top of this lifestyle sequence, but we're going to stay focused on the bottom of this sequence when it comes to our lifestyle choices and using our doTerra products. Now, that may be familiar to you because it kind of looks like another diagram that we've been using since we started doTerra, and we call that our doTerra Vitality Lifestyle Diagram. And that includes 4 lifestyle steps of eating right, exercising, resting and managing stress, and reducing our toxic load. And then there's two final steps that have to do with our healthcare choices, and that is being educated about our self-care options and then being proactive and educated with our healthcare providers. Now, I can use another metaphor if I'm going to use a statistical control chart. And again, the idea is that we want to be in this optimal center zone from day to day throughout our lives. But as we know, there are times when we kind of get in that suboptimal range. Again, this is normal. This happens to all of us. But what we want to be careful to do is not stay in that suboptimal zone too long, because if we do, then that increases our chances of sliding into that sick zone. And again, doTerra doesn't participate in that area of this chart. Our goal is to bring people back to this optimal center, to spend less time in that suboptimal zone and spend more time in that optimal center. So how do we do that? Well, we do that by making your bad better and your better great through offering a line of essential oils and essential oil infused products. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about our product mix. There are 4 primary categories of our product mix, okay? The first one is our essential oil singles. The second category we're calling our essential oil solutions. You might be more familiar with that as our essential oil blends. We also have a category of essential oil lifestyle or living products. And then we have a 4th category, a nutritional products category that we're going to call, today we're going to call that our superfoods category. Now let's talk about our first category. Those are our essential oil singles. This is the foundation and the focus, and will continue to be the focus of our company. Over the last 13 years, we've made huge investments, and we've had a very strict focus on developing the world's highest quality, most efficacious line of essential oils. Now, we've done that starting with our global botanical network, working on the supply side. We have our CPTG quality control standards, and then we continue to partner with both in-house and out-of-house partners when it comes to our clinical study and research. Now, where do we go with the future of our single essential oils? Well, we're going to continue to do what we've done in the past. We're going to continue to be dedicated to oil discovery. We're also going to conduct ongoing research, much more than we've done in the past. We've dedicated some huge resources to that in 2020 and beyond. And from that research, we're learning things to help us with new and proprietary and innovative ways for you to use our essential oils through new delivery systems. Now, in our second category, our essential oil solution category, we have the foundation of these solutions in our hero blends. And some of these blends, as you know, are our most popular products, from On Guard, Breathe, DigestZen, Deep Blue, and of course our new adaptive blend that we just launched at our last convention. Based on these hero oils, we believe that we can build taller structures on these hero oils that we believe over time can become much more than they are today, much more than just our hero oils, that we can create programs around these solutions. We've identified 7 solutions that we're going to focus on to begin with. Those include our mind and mood wellness, metabolic energy, pain management, immune defense, digestive support, respiratory health, and cellular energy. And there may be more in the future, but if you look at these 7 pillars or these 7 solution areas, these represent some of the primary issues when it comes to keeping healthy and well. Now, again, you are our leaders, and most of you are small business owners. These categories also represent good business for you. There are a lot of products, a lot of money being expended in each of these categories throughout the world today, and we should participate in these categories, and these categories provide you with a good business opportunity. But more important than that, each one of these categories represents issues that we feel, to support our mission as a wellness company, that we need to be involved in these categories because we have a duty to do that, because they're consistent with our mission. So these, again, not only represent good business, but if we get involved in these categories, this is business for good in the world. And we're going to talk about one of these categories more specifically in just a short while. Our fourth category is what we call our essential oil living or lifestyle category. And as you know, those are products that are infused with essential oils that serve as kind of an introductory or bridge to the rest of our essential oils. And I know a lot of you use these products in your home and love these products in your home, but these products also serve a business function for you as you introduce people to essential oils. This provides people with a familiar place to interact with the essential oils and start to understand essential oils. Now, as starting now and moving through 2020 and beyond, there are a number of changes that we're going to make in this category. We're going to enhance our skincare offering and our hair care offering. We'll continue to expand our bath and spa line. And we're also working on an exciting new line of non-toxic household products for your home. And of course, we will continue to launch our limited time offerings and our product promotions that are so popular with you and your customers throughout the year. Our final category is our superfoods category, our nutritional products category. And sometimes people ask, well, those don't have essential oils in them, so why are you focused in this category where everything else you do is about essential oils? Again, we talked about our lifestyle, our vitality lifestyle philosophy, and at the foundation of that philosophy is eating right. It's so critical to our health and everything we do that we make sure we have a optimized diet or optimized nutrition. And you know, we started with our great foundational program of our lifelong vitality program, but we have a number of other plans to continue to look in areas of micronutrients, macronutrients, including proteins, and other superfoods like greens and other products in this area. And you'll see some of those exciting products also begin to launch this fall. So those are our four product categories. But today, we're going to spend the balance of our product time this morning talking about the specific solution category of mind and mood wellness, okay? Now, of course, you guys know we've given that a name, and we've called that the adaptive category, and we launched some essential oil products in this category as our first steps into this category, but we believe it can be much more than just these products. Now, our adaptive program is designed to help people get out of those suboptimal conditions of cognitive performance and emotional well-being and kind of pull them and optimize their cognitive performance and their emotional balance. So that's kind of, again, the target that we're after. We want to be careful that we don't get stuck in a funnel in these areas and get stuck at the bad end of that funnel. If I were live with you and if I could ask for a raise of hands, how many of you have a loved one or a friend or someone that you know that might fall into this category of suboptimal cognitive performance and emotional well-being? I imagine that if not everyone raised their hand, it would be almost everyone. This is an issue. It's a growing issue that it really is something that needs to be addressed. And we feel as a company this needs to become a very important focus for our company. It's certainly consistent with our mission as a company. It's not going to become everything for the company, but you're going to hear us talk a lot about this as we develop out this platform of mind and emotional well-being. Now, when we talk about mind and mood wellness, it's difficult to describe this all the time. It's hard to say when one starts and the other ends. So I'm going to share with you now kind of a diagram or a philosophy. We've tried to map 4 areas of concern, 4 areas that we want to optimize with our adaptive program. And we've done that along 2 continuums. And the first continuum that we've drawn is what we call a cognitive or a mind continuum. And on that continuum, we have rest on one end of the continuum, and we have focus on the other end of the continuum. Again, our goal here is to optimize rest and optimize your mind performance and your brain power and your focus, okay? This is real critical for our brain. during our resting hours is when our brain is regenerating, it's defragging, it's trying to separate what was important in the day from what was not important. And we need to have that rest, that good quality of sleep and enough sleep so our brain can rest and be prepared the next day to process everything we throw out at the next day. On the other hand, if we talk about optimal wellness, we're talking about that includes a focus and a strength of mind that we can bring cognitive power and cognitive attention to the task at hand. So those are the two ends of that continuum. Now we overlay that with an emotional continuum, and on one end of the emotional continuum, we have stress, and on the other end of the continuum, we have mood, okay? Now stress is something that's normal. We all have to deal with stress every single day in our lives, but if we get into too much stress and we can get overwhelmed with that stress, then we lead to some situations emotionally that we don't want to get into. On the other side of that continuum, we've listed mood, and that refers to kind of our passion and our zest for life. We don't want to be in a situation where we're losing interest in life, that we're discouraged. We want to make sure one of our goals is that optimally our mood should include a zest and a passion and a hopefulness for life. So those are the four areas that we focus on with our adaptive platform: rest, focus, stress, and mood, and optimizing those four areas. Now, you know this platform right now as an essential oil offering, and that's wonderful. We offer our adaptive essential oil blend. We offer that blend in a touch format, and we also have a dietary complex that includes the oils and other active ingredients to help balance and impact and optimize those four areas. But today we're very excited to announce the introduction of two new features of our adaptive platform. And that includes an app, a mindfulness meditation app, and coupled with that app, we are launching a powerful and proprietary biofeedback tool. And both of these components of our adaptive program are exciting because, number one, they will help us measure and give us quantitative feedback and data in those four areas of our mind chart. And the actual process of measuring those things also helps us improve our condition in those areas. So we're excited to talk in greater detail about that today. But to do that, first we're going to watch a short adaptive video, and then I'm going to turn the time over to Del Brown, who is our Executive Vice President of Healthcare Initiatives here at doTerra, and he's going to give some greater detail about both our mindfulness meditation app and our biofeedback tool.